We recently had some really good news about a game series from our childhood that is returning to the forefront with a brand new entry into the series. And this announcement has actually caused a lot of us longtime fans to get super excited about the prospect of actually being able to rekindle those old nostalgic flames that have been burning for years. Namco Bandai have announced that they will be bringing back the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series, and this is one that I'm definitely going to have to try, because the original games hold a special place in my heart and had us rushing back home and booting up our consoles to lay some smackdown on our friends. So in this video today, we're going to cover all of the information that Namco Bandai have released for the game so far, and take a closer look at the trailer which has revealed, so you can be up to speed with everything you need to know about the game so far. But before we get into it, I know a lot of you guys in the community are of varying ages, so the answer to this question will probably vary quite a lot. But what is a game that you have a bunch of nostalgia for and fond memories of running back home to play it with friends? Could it be GoldenEye, Monster Hunter Tri, SmackDown vs. Raw, or something else? We know for the new generation, that game is probably going to be Fortnite, but we'd love to know what it was for you. So first things first, for those that don't know what Budokai Tenkaichi is in Dragon Ball Z, well, it's a series of fighting games that's developed by Spike Chunsoft and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The series started with the first game back in 2005 with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, and then it continued on with several sequels, including Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and 3, and Tenkaichi Tag Team. But it has been over 16 years since the last title in the series has been released. What that means is that the Budokai Tenkaichi games are quite unique in their 3D fighting system. Unlike other Dragon Ball games that are either 2D or 2.5D, the Budokai Tenkaichi games actually allow you to move in any direction, to fly, and perform combos and techniques using a combination of button and joystick movements. You can choose from a wide range of characters from the Dragon Ball universe, and each has their own signature moves and transformations. You can also customize your character's abilities and stats, and play in various different game modes, including a story mode, an arcade mode, and a versus mode. I even remember playing the Wii version where you could actually act out the motions of special moves using the Wii motes. But when it comes to the details for what we can expect from the new game and when to play it, Namco Bandai have been very tight-lipped about it, and there isn't any release date for the game just yet, or even any release platforms. The short teaser trailer for the game does give us a little bit to go off though, and we can see a snippet of Goku powering up to Super Saiyan Blue. If you have played any Dragon Ball game before, or any of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, then you'll know that the transformations is one of the most hypest parts of the game, and it's really hard to translate that feeling when you get that power up off and then start beating up your opponent. There unfortunately isn't any mention on how big the roster will actually be, or the amount of transformations that we can expect within the game. But when we look back at Tenkaichi 3, it had a crazy amount with 98 different characters that had a total of 161 forms. We know that with the addition of Super Saiyan Blue, that means we're likely going to be getting more characters from that part of the Dragon Ball timeline. This could also mean that we'll have a more well-rounded roster, but these are exciting times to look forward to if you are a Dragon Ball Z fan. And rest assured that we will keep you up to date on this one as more footage and information releases about the game. So make sure to click like down below to show support, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next update, because this is a game we're going to be following. But just in case you actually missed the trailer itself, we wanted to leave you guys to see it in all of its glory. So here's the trailer.